global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness Today YouTube channel. A lot of people have been calling up Peter Obi, the likes of Deji Adeoye, telling him to stay off social media. Well, it looks like Peter Obi have not only taken to that advice, but decided to modify the advice to suit him. For some of us who do not know, Peter Obi is not only on social media; he's off social media. He's also off social media. In fact, not only does he have full soldiers, he has generals and strong forces uh, defending him, and they're penetrating even the deepest part of the north. But in a moment, you're going to find out the 7 points they're giving to Peter Obi, or selling to the northerners in favor of Peter Obi, that may not sit well with those agitating. I just hope that eventually they'll find a way around this. But before we go into the news proper, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's hit the ground running. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo has been reported to be marketing the candidate of the Labour Party presidential aspirant, that's Peter Obi, to Northerners. Obasanjo was said to have been meeting northern personalities and groups in the region to promise them that Peter Obi will not alter the interests of the North if given the consideration. The sources said Obasanjo has been using two selling points for Peter Obi, stating that secessionist agitation in the southeast will stop if the North vote for Peter Obi. Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of Nigeria, has been making efforts also to sell the presidential uh, ambition of Labour Party's candidate Peter Obi to Northerners ahead of 2023. Obasanjo has recently been meeting with stakeholders and critical groups in that region, to make them look in the direction of the former Anambra governor to succeed Buhari. Obasanjo meets with northern personalities groups to drum support for Peter Obi. Competent sources confirmed that Obasanjo had met with numerous personalities and groups in the north to drum support for Peter Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed's presidential ticket. According to one of the sources, Obasanjo has deployed two important points in a view to getting some northern powers on his side, but the effort have not been successful, as many Northerners are wary of the possibility of an OB presidency in the interest of the North. Two selling points Obasanjo uses to market Peter Obi to the Northerners. It is stopping secessionist agitations, frugal approach to governance. The source revealed that Obasanjo has claimed that his intervention in ex-president Goodluck Jonathan's ascension to the presidency did not affect the interests of the North, but secessionist agitation will also stop if given that role. Wow. Now, this is an eye opener. Let's look at this with an open mind. There's something that caught my attention. It said that some of the North, the core northern leaders are wary of Peter Obi's presidency, that it will definitely affect their interests. That clearly shows you that some of the agitation or some of the support we get to see on social media by the North is probably the average Nigerian on the street. But a lot of people believe that for Peter Obi to really penetrate, he needs the leadership, the core groups, leadership of the North, to be able to sell it down to the people. Look, let's be real. When it comes to the issue of governance, the issue of voting and democracy, there's something very unique to the Northerners. It's so unique. It's almost as if it's sacrosanct. Whatever the leaders, whoever the leaders point at them to vote, they vote. I don't know if there's enough awareness, for them to just realize that they know what is good for them. Despite the fact that when it comes to the issue of insecurity, they are the one that is worst hit. And when there was a second bid for President Buhari to come in, they didn't hesitate. They still voted him on the grounds of ethnicity, maybe, I do not know. But right now, they felt the pains. But guess what? If the leaders in various groups in the north still tell them, vote for this person, and they will sell the person to them, they will vote for the person. But whatever they see after 4 years is the business. Now, to tell you the truth, Olusegun Obasanjo is a key player when it comes to politics. And it's telling them that, look, remember, there's a lot of agitation in Niger Delta. Bunkering was there, burning and destruction of pipelines were a norm for the militant. But as soon as Goodluck Ebele Jonathan entered, of course, the likes of late Yaradua had to go into some sort of agreement of amnesty of some sort, of which the whole thing fizzled out. Now he's saying that we did this in Niger Delta, we did this in South South, we can also do it in Southeast. This whole issue of Biafra agitation that is almost getting to its head. And with the emergence of Peter Obi, it could just cease. And he said something about a frugal government, which means a government that will be very prudent. The question is, will the North really like a prudent government? Are they not the best beneficiary to this? Some person said that it was actually a particular tribe that's actually enjoying this whole thing, that the other part of the North really are not feeling the impact. I don't know how true that is, but frugal governance is going to be very good for Nigeria, being the fact that we have owed so much. We need to mop up cash, mop up funds as well. But the question is, would they buy the idea? They're still very wary. Obi presidency, they feel that it will even give more room, or will even fine tune their Biafra agitation such that Biafra may likely want to secede after his tenure. But he's saying that no, we did this card in Niger Delta. It worked like magic. We can still play the same card in Southeast, and it will work. Okay, and for them to be worried, that clearly shows that Peter Obi's people may be making so much effort on social media, and they could also be reaching out to one or two persons in the grassroots in the north. But it may just shock you, because it happened in the days of Jonathan, where Jonathan was, thinking that he has done so well, which I think he did. He did quite a lot, and I just felt that one good turn deserves another. Okay, you could just vote me in to complete all the policies, all the aspirations I want for Nigeria. But all it took for the North was just to, have one or two mall in PDP who went back and told them, look, you can't bring in a Southerner again. Our brother is on the truth. Even though he's a PDP member, there was a lot of things that went down. And voila, Jonathan lost to Buhari then. So you could still see that ethnicity card still playing out. Maybe at the end of the day, yes, Tinubu may be loved. Maybe the North are looking at voting strongly, whether for Kwangwaso or even for Atiku. But with the likes of Olusegun Obasanjo waging and saying, look, you guys need to just give it to Peter Obi. And they're saying, we are worried. That's to tell you that all this noise we keep hearing from the North may just be usual noise they give to Jonathan during his tenure. Okay, so it's left for Ahmed Dati and his Northern Elders Forum to also push in, also with the help of Olusegun Obasanjo, to see how they can get as much votes as they can. But let's see how it goes anyway. It goes to show that there's a lot that needs to be done when it comes to stakeholders meeting for Peter Obi in the North. Let's go wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation once again.